Hello, friends. Pastor Amy here. I am coming to you from my office once again after a couple weeks of vacation time. So I had some time to um, kind of relax, renew, catch up on a few things at home. And now I am happy to be back again to be in ministry with you all. I am grateful also to Eduardo Busan for covering for me for 2 Sundays. He did fantastic, and it's always fun to hear from him. And I'm just curious if that sunflower seed has sprouted yet. Would love to hear more about that. Anyway, I am glad to be back among you, and I wanted to let you know a couple things coming up this Sunday. First of all, we will be gradually opening back up our worship for in-person worship. We have signups on our website, southgateumc.org. Click on the yellow button, and that will take you to a sign up. We are limiting it for right now to 10 people to come and to be part of the studio audience. And as that goes well, and if the cases start lowering again in town, we will expand that over time. But for now, we're limiting it to 10. But the good news is that if you're still interested in coming this Sunday, we still have 7 spots left open. So we've only got 3 people signed up. There's room for 7 more. So either call the church office and let us know, or sign up on through our website. The Sign Up Genius link is on our website, southgateumc.org. So it'll be so neat to see some of your faces in person. Well, behind face masks, of course, we will be requiring those. But there's something extra special about sharing a space with some people. So I am looking forward to that. Also launching this week is my new sermon series called Growing Up 90s: Life Lessons from the Best Decade's Best Music. And I will be doing that for the next 5 weeks. And I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. How can I possibly assert that I can cover the best music of the 90s in 5 weeks? It is impossible. I agree. There's a lot of things that I had to leave out, and with great weeping and gnashing of teeth. Now, there may be a small select number of you who might possibly disagree with me on what the best decade is. Maybe for some of you, it wasn't the 90s. Maybe a different decade. For me, the 90s covered when I was 10 to 20 years old, and maybe there is a decade that for you is that formative time in your life. And really, this is meant to be a fun series to explore the kinds of music that spoke to us at a certain age and helped us grow and helped us learn. And so this is a lot about that period of life for me in the 90s. And if you ask really, really nicely, there might even be pictures of me from that era that I'll share. We'll see. So coming up this week, for the first week, I'll be talking about the song by the band REM called Losing My Religion. Figured it's a good one to start things off. And really, it's inspired by this old Southern saying of that would come up. Something is so vexing, make me lose my religion, kind of saying. And we'll be talking about experiences in life that really make you question what you thought you knew about faith, about God, about all kinds of things. A lot of us have challenging experiences in our lives that make us rethink all of these things about faith. And there's one particular experience that I had as a kid from the late 80s, leading me into the 90s, about God, about prayer, and how God does or does not listen to and answer prayer. So I'll be sharing some of that this Sunday as well. If I have my act together, I will hopefully I'll be able to post a link to the music video so that you can listen to the song between now and Sunday. Because of rules with streaming videos and things like that, we don't want to get dinged by YouTube or Facebook for showing something that we don't have the rights to show. But I can post a link to the music video. Some of the later songs in the series, we'll have to find some radio edits because not all of the language in some of these songs is church appropriate. But I think they still speak to important experiences growing up. So that's why I chose to go ahead and include those. Scriptures for this morning, or not this morning, I'm in Sunday mode. But coming up this Sunday, as we're talking about challenges to our faith and in challenging times, we're going to be talking about Abraham and Sarah and how God asked them to do a very difficult thing and leaving behind all of their family, move to a new place, uh, leave behind also their faith practices and help them see anew who God was and how they were to relate to God. And I'll also be talking about a New Testament story, the Apostle Peter, and God came to him in a vision, basically calling him to share the gospel in a new way to an entirely different group of people than he had been used to interacting with. So it should be an exciting series. I hope you'll enjoy it as much as I have enjoyed putting it together. And anyway, I want to hear from you also. What is your favorite decade, your favorite music? What are some songs that you think of when you think about discovering new ideas or having your heart open to a new way of seeing God in the world? Respond in the comments, send me an email, send me a letter, whatever. I want to hear from you. So it's great to be back amongst you in our virtual forum. And don't forget, if you want to join us for our studio audience at 8:30 in the morning this coming Sunday, sign up online and then come in. Make sure to wear your mask, and we'll have some assigned seating for everybody. And I look forward to seeing some of your faces very, very soon. Until then, remember that God loves you, so do I, and I'll see you Sunday.